For the last assignment, we learned how to increase the contrast in our sky or create a more dramatic sky. So, I'm going to show you another um, quick way to enhance your sky. And you're going to hate me for showing you this now that you put so much work in the last assignment, but I did that for a reason. So you're going to go ahead and open up a landscape image that has, a generic sky or a cloudy sky or whatever kind of sky you want. And you're going to go up here and you're going to go to edit and you're going to go down here to sky replacement. So a new window will pop up and you can go ahead and play around with different possibilities. Click on the little drop down arrow and you have all these different options. You can rename your skies, you can get more skies, you can import skies from other presets or download any free skies. And so here are some different options that you can click in. Again, I recommend moving this. It'll pop up like this. So I recommend moving this over to the side. And you can play around with different types of skies. So if I wanted to create a more dramatic, you'll notice that it creates kind of like a sunset feel and creates a gradient that is incorporated into your scene. So the idea is to kind of create something a little more natural, more realistic with the environment that you're trying to depict. Um, and you can pick whichever one you want. So for this kind of fun little activity, pick one that you like. And once you have that selected, you can go in here and you can shift your edges. You can fade the edges. You can adjust the brightness in the sky. You can tweak your temperature. And it does take a little while to kind of have this show up when you're messing with it. So just if you're noticing it's not doing much to your photo, just keep in mind that it's takes a little while to really kind of show what's going on. And you can again change your scale and increase your scale on the intensity. You can flip your image. You can play with the foreground adjustments. And you want to make sure that you have it output as a new layer. So when you're happy, you're going to go ahead and click OK. And it's going to create everything that you learned how to do in the last assignment. You'll notice that there's masks, there's adjustment layers, there's gradients for your sky brightness that you can now go in for adjustment layers to kind of tweak and mess with. So there was my original. There's my replace sky that we learned how to do, and we replaced the sky. So all this is a preset already done for you, but I wanted you to learn how to do this on your own first before you click and point activity like this one.